FRC stock slumps after report of government banking in deal. That is the news we are getting now. You can see that this is from Reuters. It's saying First Republic slumps after report of potential government backing in deal. Okay, so they are saying that shares of First Republic tumbled 14% in this post-market session of yesterday, the 21st of March 2023, following a report that a potential deal for the troubled bank could rely on government backing to encourage buyers. The steep drop partially reversed the nearly 30% rally in the stock during the regular session. As a matter of fact, in the regular session, it gained up to 60% towards $19 and some fraction. So the government could play a role in taking out assets that have eroded First Bank's balance sheet, according to Bloomberg. Okay. Yeah, that's what they're saying. So in addition, First Republic has tapped investment bank Lazard Limited to help it explore strategic options, the Wall Street Journal reported, citing people familiar with the matter. First Republic declined to comment about the reports by Bloomberg and Wall Street Journal. So potential government backing in a deal to save First National could involve conditions at the expense of the bank's shareholders, according to Dennis Dick, a trader at Triple D trading on in Ontario, Canada. People just get nervous that if the government steps in, there's going to be nothing left for shareholders. Okay, so the bank is looking at ways to downsize its attempts to raise new if its attempts to raise new capital fails, according to sources that Reuters consulted. So First Republic is examining how it can sell parts of its business, including some of its loan book, in a bid to raise cash and cut costs. One source familiar with the matter indicated. So a sale of loans to other parties, including private equity firms, is one option under consideration. Two of the sources indicated, while a third of the a sale of the entire bank remains possible. So First Republic is currently focused on raising capital, the third source indicated. So the scenarios were being discussed as major bank chief executives gathered in Washington for a 2-day scheduled meeting starting today, Tuesday, the 21st of March 2023, according to sources familiar with the matter. The quarterly meeting of the Financial Services Forum included the CEOs of JP Morgan and Bank of America, the nation's two largest lenders. First Republic's shares had surged as much as 60% in the regular session of Tuesday the 21st, before closing up with only 30%. But even so, First Republic stock has lost over 80% in value in the past 2 weeks. Its market value stood at $3 billion, down from $27 billion in early February. JP Morgan is advising First Republic on its options to raise capital from investors. A source familiar with the situation previously indicated. So the banks were aiming to work out details for what needs to be done for First Republic within the coming 24 hours, another source indicated. So news of the meeting was earlier reported by the Financial Times. The banks declined to comment. So 11 lenders, including the 8 members of the Financial Services Forum through First Republic, Lifeline, combined $30 billion in deposits last week. Shares of First Republic came under pressure after 2 mid-sized US lenders failed, prompting investors and customers to lose confidence in the bank. So the bank has lost $70 billion in deposits. So everybody is a lot of analysts are very skeptical. The folks at Morningstar are also very skeptical as well, and they also they mentioned something about the possibility of the stock of the company being taken over by the government. And I think what they're saying there is what are they saying there? About they're saying no investor is likely to buy the company unless it's compelled by the regulators, or rather the government. So well, there seem to be skepticism. There seem to be dislike. The market participants probably don't like the prospect of the government getting involved in taking over or providing First Republic the support it needs to remain profitable. So well, given all of that, we have in this post-market session, we can see what's going on there. Yes, it is down. It's down now down towards $13.48. So before now we had downward projections of around $15. That was when it was trading around $19. So but we have a further downward projection towards $10. Yes, okay, we have further downward towards downward projections towards $10. This is 12.73 on its 1 minute live chart. So but on its daily chart, let's see, daily chart is still very much bullish, still holding, still insisting on this highly ambitious projections of $127. This is even the least of its upward projection. It has upward projections all the way towards 154.70, but the weekly chart provides a much more modest projection of $31 from where it is now, 31.95. So I think what we are going to go by, we're just going to go with a trading range of between $10. We have a trading range of between 10, let's get it now, $10.4 and 31.95. That's what we are speculating. 10 point, let's get it again, 10.4 and 31.95. That's our projection. That's what we're speculating. But yes, the stock is down 80% from last week or thereabout. So there's a good chance there's a good chance a further rebound is still on the card. So let's look at that daily chart again, and so you can see here, still even with all of these retracements, the moving averages are still very far away, very far away. So projections, I mean, rebound is still very much statistically, still very much I would say still very much 90%. And indeed it has rebound. It has rebound from the lows of 12.08. So market participants, or rather the sentiment is definitely a negative one, but people are making money out of the stock. So it's highly risky. I'm not encouraging you to buy. It's yeah, but in any case, people are still making money regardless of whether it's risky or not. So it's of great interest to a lot of people. It's in the news right now. It's the most active stock in this session. It was the most active yesterday, the 20th, and then today the 21st. So money's being made. Okay, so see how you're going to play this one. Know how you're going to play it as well. And we have projections, like I indicated, between 10.4 and 31.95. Rebound highly likely. Short interest still surprisingly at 2.71, but in the off exchange it is around 42.89%. We don't exactly know when that will surface in the much more open market. The much more open market. But yeah, just see what you make of it, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.